You guys just get a little closer to you right there. So before this tour started, we started thinking about, how many times we've been on the road, how many times we've seen you guys, how many times we've been face to face, how many times you guys have listened to our music, how many times we've written our songs and thought about you motherfuckers. And it's been a fucking crazy goddamn ride, that's for sure. So how did we get here? Motley Crue started in 1981, and each guy in the band has been doing this for a long time, and I was trying to figure it out in my head, because as the years go back, things get a little bit fuzzy. And I have this memory when I was about 10 years old. I lived in a trailer with my grandmother and my grandfather. We lived in a city called Jerome, Idaho. There was 4,000 people, and my grandfather was a mechanic. And he worked at a Shell station 35 miles away. And every day he would come home from work, park his truck in the front of the trailer, come in, put his truck keys on the table, his quarters on the table, and a pocket knife. And I was looking at that knife every day, and I would think to myself, I'm gonna have that knife. So what did I do? I took it. And then what happened? I got grounded. And then the next day it happened again, and it was like Groundhog Day. This went on all summer long. And I'll never forget the first day of school when I came home. He came home from work, he put down his keys, he put down those fucking quarters and a different pocket knife. And he looked at me and he gave it to me. And I tell you something, I've had a pocket knife or a knife like this one ever fucking since on me. Now what a knife represents to me is something, it is unbendable. It is something that will put a fucking hole in your fucking heart if you want to stab it in deep enough. It also represents something else to me. That is, if you want something bad enough, I'm here to tell you that you fucking keep doing it. And if somebody puts you down, you fucking keep going. If somebody tells you can't have your fucking dream, you just keep going after it. And after it, eventually, I think I'm right, you will make that fucking happen, right? Fucking knife back in my boot. I gotta tell you, that's exactly what Tommy, Vince, Mick, and myself did. And it's been a wild fucking ride, like I said, and we are really proud to be your fucking band and to be doing this all these fucking years. Not tomorrow, maybe it's tomorrow. Not the next day, not next week, maybe next year, maybe 10 years from now. You're going to be driving down the road and you're going to be in your car. Motley Crue is going to come on the radio. And I'm telling you what, someone's going to be sitting next to you and they're going to say, you know what, Motley Crue is pretty fucking cool. You know what you're going to say? Fuck you, because I was at their last fucking concert.